Hi, I'm Sadra, and what you're observing here is a wise gauntlet. And one thing to mention is that from all different weapons in the Arcane series, which different characters have them, and I think the wise gauntlet is one of the most interesting ones, and my favorite weapon in the Arcane series is the wise gauntlet. So without any further time wasted, let's get into the video. So what you're seeing here is two shapes which we're gonna create the down front part of the gauntlet with it. This is gonna be the middle front, and this thing is going to shape the sides of this front part. So now we are going to create the down front part of the gauntlet with these shapes. So this is the down front part of the gauntlet, which you can see here. So now we are completing the down front part of the gauntlet. As you can see, we're gonna create this shape for the behind of the down front part of the gauntlet. One thing we should consider when working or creating something with cardboard is when we're cutting the lines for a shape, which we're gonna kind of stretch it like this. So as you know, we should really be aware of how we're cutting it and how these lines are set on the shape which we're gonna cut out. So as you can see, we are having this kind of shape which creates the down front part of the gauntlet. Now we are creating the upper front part of the gauntlet, and we're gonna complete it and you'll see how it is. So now we have created the behind of the upper front, created and connected it to the gauntlet, which I've made 3 different parts and connected them together and shaped a really small curve. So now, as you can see, the gauntlet should have fingers, which I'm gonna also make the fingers movable, not just a statue of the fingers. Mostly for creating fingers, we're just gonna use square shapes. And well, I'm gonna start from the top. As you can see, I've made the left hand gauntlet, and we are now creating the right hand gauntlet. For creating a movable finger, we should make the fingers in a way which they can be easily stretched and bent. Now, as you can see, I've created a bendable part, so it's not going to tear apart when you stretch it or bend it. So now we are going to create the thumb, and these shapes are going to get connected together. I've created the thumb, and it's bendable. These are the parts which I'm going to create the 4 fingers with it, like the index finger or the little finger and the 2 little fingers which are left, and yeah. So now these are the fingers which are bendable. So we're gonna connect the fingers to this side of the gauntlet. So I'm gonna use a kind of fabric and put them on the fingers. So as you can see, this piece of fabric gives us the stretching mechanism. So I have now connected one of the fabrics to one of the fingers. When I put my finger in here and I stretch it. So now I have attached the fingers to the gauntlet, and what we have here are the fingers which I can pull when I pull my fingers. The index finger, this finger, this finger, this finger, and also the thumb. And I can just make a fist. That's it. Now I have the gauntlet. So now I have covered the sides of the gauntlet, and I'm also designing it. Like, these are some of the shapes which we use to design. So completing the gauntlet. So now I'm going to create the designs of the down front of the gauntlet. So I've just made the clock thing in here. So still completing it. So as you can see, I'm going to connect these shapes to the sides of the gauntlet. Right now, here are gauntlets. And these are the gauntlets.